mutual respect for Narita and Rosa, but nothing but hatred between Ishii and Jay White as Fighting Spirit Unleashed continues. I'm Chris Charlton, and this is Finish Strong for the week of September the 25th, 2021. Fighting Spirit Unleashed continued this week with more hot matches in front of a hot crowd at Thunder Studios in Long Beach, all kicking off with tag team action as Kevin Knight and the DKC took on Yuya Uemura and Yuji Nagata. Recently accepted into the LA dojo, Uemura started with Kevin Knight and kept his opponent in place with a wristlock. After tags to Nagata and the DKC leaned on his karate to try and take Nagata down, but would quickly find his arm punished by Blue Justice. When DKC was finally able to escape and tag in Knight, that massive dropkick and tilt-a-whirl slam connected, but a splash missed. After Nagata hit the Justice boot, DKC and Knight rallied with the double team, but a Boston Crab was broken up, and then an Exploder was followed by Nagata Lock 2 to give the Japanese side a victory in our opener. Never openweight champion Switchblade Jay White was in singles action next as he took on Wheeler Yuta in what was a huge opportunity for the up-and-coming Yuta. If Jay White was perhaps taking his opponent a little bit too lightly, he was punished in the early going by Yuta, who schooled the never champion with tight head scissors and walked him around with a wristlock, before landing a dropkick and locking in a bow and arrow. With a rake of the eye and a back elbow, put White in control. When Yuta fired back, Jay went back to the eyes. Yuta was able to uncork a suplex for 2, an enziguri, and a big-time German suplex for another near fall. Yuta had Jay all tied up, but when Switchblade got back to his feet, he was able to turn the tide of the match in an instant. A snap sleeper suplex, and then the Blade Runner, giving him the victory. But Jay White's night wasn't over yet, as he had some unfinished business dating back to Resurgence. After Tomohiro Ishii moved to challenge Jay White after the Switchblade defended the never openweight gold against David Finlay at LA Coliseum, now it was White calling out Tomohiro Ishii, who had some uncharitable words to say.
Real simple. I am here. You are here. We can do this right here, right now. We can, but buddy, we won't.
But uncharitable words were followed by uncharitable deeds, and that low blow is not something Tomohiro Ishii is going to forget, even as he's in the middle of his G1 Climax campaign. Our main event tonight saw Ren Narita take on Fred Rosa in a match that has been brewing over the weeks and months on NJPW Strong. Rosa demanding respect from the LA Dojo member, while Narita insisting that it's a mistake to look past the LA Dojo. Narita landed the first strikes and went for a plancha to Rosa, but would get slammed on the floor and then received a hip drop off the apron. Rosa took over before Narita found space with a belly-to-belly suplex and got in an Indian deathlock, a half hatch, and then a figure 4. But Rosa used his size to his advantage, throwing some violent shots and headbutts to the back of the head before a big powerbomb out of the corner. Narita responded by finding a rear naked choke into a cobra twist, and when Rosa went for the gut check, Narita countered with the Narita special number 3. Rosa fought hard with a barrage of headbutts and hit that gut check and the basement dropkick that finished off Hikuleo earlier in the year, but Narita kicked out. Then a savage chop from the LA Dojo member was followed with a ground cobra for the win, and a huge win indeed for Ren Narita. The sky seems to be the limit, as LA Dojo showing its strength in the main event here on Strong. And next week's main event is perhaps the biggest in the show's history to date. After speculation circled over his career future, Lio Rush will bring all that he has to the fight as he tries to wrest the Strong Openweight Championship from Filthy Tom Lawler. It's just the kind of action that you can expect from New Japan Pro Wrestling and NJPW Strong Live. Coming up October 16th and 17th, Strong hits the legendary 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with massive matches already signed. Night 1, October 16th, Jay White faces Fred Yehai. Juice Robinson versus El Phantasmo, and Minoru Suzuki against Chris Dickinson in a dream singles encounter. Then, Night 2, October 17th, Will Ospreay faces Alex Zane. Team Filthy are in 10-man tag team action. Alex Coughlin faces Jonathan Gresham. And yes, after an issue that started on AEW Dynamite, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston will team up against Minoru Suzuki and Lance Archer in a Philadelphia street fight at the 2300 Arena. Action that you absolutely must be there for live. That's it. We're finished strong for another week. Until next time, Gokigenyo, sayonara.